Yo, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Home Recovery, where we just don't look for recovery. We hunt for it, no matter how far, no matter how close, no matter how tall, no matter how wide, no matter how short, no matter how long. It don't matter. We're going to go get that. We're going to look for it. We're going to get it, and we're going to get it right. And that's just what we're going to do. You feel me? Anyway, today, I am cooking. So, I'm gonna take y'all with me while I cook. If I can get this stupid camera right. Oh, no. But today I'm gonna talk about who do you get sober for? You know what I mean? That's a good question. Because I was talking to my homeboy today and he just told me that we just did, actually, what I did, just did a video on with him. So go check that video out. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? He talked about his experience and stuff like that. You feel me? But anyway, like I was saying, who do you get sober for? You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I tell y'all a story back in the day, you know, when I went to rehab the first time. You feel me? I got sober I was trying to get sober for my kids. You know what I'm saying? But when I came home, and I couldn't really see my kids that often because, you know what I'm saying, all the crazy things that happens. You know, I fell back off because, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't doing it for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Which is it's not saying that you can't get sober for your kids. That is, you know what I'm saying, cool and awesome and groovy. You know what I'm saying? It's groovy, but you know, you should try to get sober for yourself. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost. Don't try to get yourself for your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, because they don't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure they do want you to get sober. But the thing about that, if you do like that, you know what I'm saying, and something go wrong, guess what? You're going to fall right back into the same pattern. And that's just, you know what I'm saying, straight up. This is how it is. This is how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So, if I was you, and what you should do is get sober for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because, like with my homeboy, he was saying that, you know what I'm saying, he was getting sober for his kids, but then something popped off and stuff like that, and, you know, they just made him feel like horrible because you know, like I told him that you can't really fault them either though because all the stuff that you put them through, you know what I'm saying? So they don't, if they you know what I'm saying, they don't believe that you getting, you know what I'm saying, sober, you know what I'm saying, and they just think every time you drop them off that you're going to get drunk or something like that, then, you know, that's just the way it is, you know what I'm saying? Really ain't nothing you can really do about that, you know what I'm saying, there. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, you already know what I always say. It's gonna take time. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take time for that stuff, for people to believe you. You know what I'm saying? But the more you do it, and like I said, that's why it's the most important for you to do it for yourself and not really care about what people say. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're doing it for yourself, you know what I'm saying, that then people gonna see that you for real automatically. You know what I mean? They gonna see that you boy, what are you doing?
It's the strawberry all over my shirt.
Oh.
Why are you looking at me with grumpy face?
Anyway, like I was saying, that, you know, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, if you don't do, you know, you lost me, lost my train of thoughts. Oh no.
You were talking about your kids and they don't recover for your kids and people do it for yourself.
Yep, you gotta do it for yourself. But yeah. So yeah, that part though. But I was gonna say something. Oh well, I was gonna say this. Sorry guys, I was just like trying to cook and trying to book and try to look and trying to took and, you know what I'm saying, try to rook. I could be a rhymer. I think I should be a rapper, guys. Comment down below if you think I should be a rapper.
No.
But anyway.
No.
No, I'm just playing. But look, though, for real, like I said before, like I was just saying, like, you know, when I had the cat. So the first time and everything went wrong with my kids, guess what? I jumped back into the same stuff. Like I had to go actually back to rehab and stuff like that and actually want it for me. Because like I said, if you do it for yourself, oh, that's what I was saying. If you do it for yourself, then people already gonna know that you're doing it. That they gonna see that you're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I said that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean.
But yeah, they gonna see that you're doing it, and then they gonna know that, you know, they gonna see what's up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that you gonna have to prove or nothing like that. It's just, you know, automatic. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I say, like, to me personally, like I said earlier when I was with my homeboy, on the other video, that I personally, I care about what my kids think about me getting sober, but I really don't care at the same time. You feel me? Not like I don't care about my kids or nothing, but like I said though, I'm not doing it for them. You know what I'm saying? If my kids just was alright with me doing whatever, drinking and stuff like that, I would still do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure you're supposed to be red at all.
Hey, it's tie-dye. It's just another tie in the dye. You fry?
This was the best shirt too.
But, you know what I'm saying? So, even if they didn't care at all, I would still do the same thing. I would still be getting sober because, like I said, I'm doing it for me. And he said, you know, I realized that, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing it for me now. I seen that one.
I thought that was an order.
He said, He said, I'm doing it for me now. So, you know what I'm saying? Because he said he likes himself being sober. You know what I'm saying? Which is good, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's how it should be, you know what I'm saying, guys? So, you know, don't even worry about it, you know what I'm saying? If people don't see you, you know what I'm saying, and
See
they
you
don't,
guys, you see yourself.
yeah. See, yeah, and if they don't see how you getting better or whatever, you know what I'm saying, guess what? Don't even worry about it. That's why the best thing is to do is to get sober for yourself. I mean, even if you get, let's just say you get sober for a partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your daddy, your husband, your wife, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, it's still the same point that, like, you know what I'm saying, like I said before, you done that wrong so many times, they ain't gonna believe you. And then you're going to be like, oh man, I've been working so hard. You know, I've been doing this and going to my meetings and I've been doing all that and I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to do and you still just call me, you know what I'm saying, a drunk or whatever the case may be. You feel me? And then you know what's going to happen? You're going to be like, I'm not doing this stuff no more. You know what I'm saying? I tried my best. Didn't work out. I don't care. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna go back to the same old crap. Same old stuff, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, but if you're doing it for yourself, and they're like, oh, you're not doing nothing. You're just the same person. You know what I'm saying? You never change. You never change. You know, like that's what I used to hear. You never change, James. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that's what they gonna say. But and you like, oh, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Don't even say that. I mean, best thing to say is not say nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? The best thing to do is just show them. You know what I'm saying? You know, all right. I don't change. All right, you right. Cause you know what I'm saying? We ain't got time to be arguing because we ain't got time for no crap, you know what I'm saying? No crap at all. So, you know, because, you know, all that stuff right there, you pay attention to that, guys, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna stress you out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I'm saying, the best thing you could do is get sober for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best thing you can do. Like, why not? You know what I mean? Because the thing about it is, and that's where it comes to in guys where, you know what I'm saying, you like, I love, you know what I'm saying, you start loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, you like, oh, well, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to help you out also, too, guys, when you start, you know what I'm saying, doing it for yourself because you know, you like, you know what? I love myself so much that I want to get better. I want to live. I want to be, you know what I'm saying, have something in this world. I want to, you know what I'm saying? So you get to that. You get to that I, you know what I'm saying? I want to, you know what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing wrong with that I, guys. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that I, guys, you know? The I, guys, is alright, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? You should be like I, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the beginning of recovery, because that's why they say recovery is a selfish program. You feel me? They say that's exactly why they say that, because you know what I'm saying, it really is, and it has to be at this point of the game. You know what I'm saying? At this point in the game, it has to be, and that's just the way it is. You know, so just go ahead and you do that. Like I said, you want to be alive. You want to have a good life. You want to be a good person or whatever for you. You know what I'm saying? And then once you start feeling that way, you start doing all that good jizz. You feel me? Then you know what happens? You're gonna start loving yourself to be better. Like, you know what? I don't need that person. I don't need, you know what I'm saying, this person or that person to recognize how good I'm doing, or recognize this or recognize that, because you know what? I'm not doing it for them. Outfit. Yeah, I like it. But you're like, oh, I'm not doing it for you know, like I'm not doing it for nobody. You know, I'm doing it for myself. And then guess what's gonna happen, guys? You're gonna start loving yourself. You're gonna look in the mirror and you're gonna be like, dang girl, I look good. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. Good girl. Well, I'm just saying, you know. And then if you're a guy, you be like, yeah, I look good. Like something like that. But you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna get like that.
You do you, boo.
I do that in the mirror all the time. So
yeah, I look good.
Yep. But that's how it's going. That's why it's gonna start being. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be. It's gonna be. And you're gonna feel change. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be feel 100%. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best thing. The best thing that I can stress, guys, that you have to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You know what I mean? Because at this point, and the thing about it is, if you really think about it, when you was, and if you want to put it this way, I'm gonna put it this way for you to understand. You know what I'm saying? You understand even better. Think about when you was doing all the drugs, alcohol, and the criminal activity or whatever, the woo. Who was you doing that for? Think about it like that. That's the same thing. When you was getting drunk and you was getting high and you was getting alcohol or whatever the case may be, guess what? You was doing that for you. You wanted to get high. You wanted to get drunk. You wanted to do criminal activity. You wanted, whatever the case may be, that you was doing it for you. You know what I'm saying? So why not, and why wouldn't you apply your recovery of who you doing recovery for the same way? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way it is. You gotta apply the same measures. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. Gotta do it. You feel me? Like, that's the only way to do it. And like I said, I think that's the best way to explain it, guys, is right there. If you was doing that for yourself because you wanted to get high, because you wanted to get drunk, because you wanted to do the criminal activity, because you wanted to do whatever you wanted to do, that's the same way in recovery. Why do recovery? Because you want to do it. Not because you want to make your mama proud, your daddy proud, your girlfriend proud, your kids proud, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Which you might want to, and that might be fine and good. You know what I'm saying? But that's not who you really got to do it for. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it for you. Then like I said, guys, all them people that you think about you want to do it for, they gonna realize that they gonna realize that what you doing anyway. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Billy Bob, Becky, you know what I'm saying? Clifford, you know what I'm saying? Susie, Sally, you know what I'm saying? You know, Harry, Tom, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They already gonna know, like, oh, that guy, he's changing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can see him changing just so much, you know what I'm saying? I can see totally difference in them. And like I said, you don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have so many people coming up to you like, oh man, you doing so good. I'm so proud of you, da 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 da. And then you're gonna have so many people saying that they proud of you and oh, you look so good, this and that. And you know what I'm saying? You just say, you know, they say thank you, I appreciate it, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, at the end of the day, yo, you gotta do it for you. You have to do it for you, cause that's the only way this stuff gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, and I'm speaking to you from experience. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. I'm speaking to you on this stuff from experience, and that's on the real. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like I'm everything I tell y'all from my own experience. Like I said, I did this stuff with my kids before, didn't work out. Boom, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I came back and I thought I was gonna do so good. Couldn't even see my kids, lost my house, lost everything. You know what I'm saying? Had to live in the dang on shelter and start from the bottom. Start from the bottom up. So guess what? I stressed out. And in that time, you know what I'm saying, I went even deeper in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Because I got stressed out so freaking much. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, when I was in rehab and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, I'm doing so good. My kids are going to be so proud of me. This and that. And not saying my kids wouldn't even be proud of me, guys. But the thing about it is they couldn't even see, like, what I was doing because guess what? I wasn't not allowed around them like that. You know what I'm saying? At that, like at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I got discouraged. I got this. I had to do meetings, supervised visits and this and that. And before, I was around my kids 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm talking y'all in experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is some real stuff right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, guys. Look at these burgers. Yeah, your boy know how to cook. Got some cheese in that joint. This is going to be some good burgers. I call this right here ghetto burgers. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying, guys? Like I said, I'm talking to y'all in experience, y'all. Like this is stuff is what I went through, and so I can honestly tell y'all with you know what I'm saying, with with no question about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. No question. You know? Been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you ask yourself ever, oh, who or if you find yourself thinking, who am I getting sober for? You know what I'm saying? Or why am I in recovery? You know what I'm saying? And the first thing I want you to think is to say to yourself that I'm doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. I'm doing it for me. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Da, 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 da. I don't know the rest of the song, but I know it's me, myself, and I, though. You feel me? But yeah, no, honestly, yeah. Like, that's the best way to do it, guys. You do it for yourself, then you're going to start loving yourself. Then everything going to come together. And then, guess what? Especially like I was saying, and shout out to the ones that's in the bad relationships. The world was in that bad relationship. It's going to take time to get out of that. But once you start doing it for yourself and loving yourself, and you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, it's going to go out the window, guys. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have so much power and so much, like, love for yourself. And you know what I'm saying? Everything going to change, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's for sure. You know, and like I said, that's about pretty much all I can tell you about that one, guys. That's all I can tell you about that one, guys. But no, yeah. But I just wanted to go and come on here, let you know, cause like I said, my homeboy said something to me about that stuff. You know what I'm saying about that? Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely had to put that down there on the little video and stuff. And like I said, it just reminded me. Like I said, I try to bring y'all all the good news, all the good stuff, all the good wealth. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff that I can. So he said something to me about it. He said that he just realized and he doing it for himself. So I wanted to touch bases on that one. Like, who should you do it for? Always do it for yourself. But anyway, as you can see, your boy being Chef Boy RD over here. About to make some good burgers, some good french fries. You know what I'm saying? Do that stuff. He's probably better than McDonald's. You feel me? But anyway, go check out my video I did with my boy Derek. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying, showing him some support. I got, like I said on my other video, I got his little YouTube channel on the side there, on the little bubble there, right there on the side. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and check his channel out. Go watch that other video for me, guys. And you already know what I say. I'm super proud of you. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, I'm proud of all you guys. You feel me? So y'all go. Really? So y'all go ahead and y'all had like, you guys to subscribe. You already know I got my little pretty face looking like this on the side of the little picture there. You know what I'm saying? Click on that, put that subscribe button. Put your comments down below. Give the fat thumbs up. And you already know, turn your notifications on, post notifications on, so when I drop another banger, you'll be notified of that banger dropping. Drop it like it's hot. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I gotta finish cooking. Peace.